How are you?
Good, you?
I'm alright.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Afternoon, everybody. Just start with some housekeeping. So we'll start with the broadcast section that's got no embargo, followed by an embargoed section. As always, no live tweeting in the broadcast section, please. We'll start with team news from Sky and then ask for a maximum of 2 questions per person. We'll try to get through as many as possible in the time we have. Jamie, do you want to start us off?
Thank you very much. Anthony. Hello, Antonio.
Hello.
Just start with any team news after last Saturday?
No news. Good news, no new injuries. And only Matthew Doherty and Skip and Tanganga are out. Yeah.
Before last Saturday, the team seemed to be full of confidence, playing well, scoring lots of goals. Saturday was a bit of a strange performance and result for a lot of Spurs fans. Was that just a one-off, a bad day at the office, or is there something a bit more concerning now going into the run-in?
For sure, and our hope and our desire in every game to play well, to score goal, and also to get 3 points. And but you know very well that it's not every game is not simple. This league is very difficult, and in every game. You have to be 100%. Otherwise, you risk, no? You risk, and I think during a season can happen this type of situation, and especially because don't forget Brighton won the last game against Arsenal, and then also yesterday. Manchester City, before to score the first goal, they struggle against a team that is a really good team. At the same time, I think it was more fair a draw. But we have to learn. We have to learn that when there are games that if you can't win, you have not to lose, and this is important because. At the end of the season, also the draw 1 point can help you to reach your target.
Just one other question from me. Manchester United have confirmed that Erik ten Hag will be their manager next season.
Yeah.
How big a job is that for him? Because he's coming from a club which is very well run, which is a very clear strategy, to a club that seems to be a bit of a mess at the moment.
For sure, we are talking about a big club, an important club. But don't forget that last season United ended the league at the second place, no? And this season, and United improved the squad with Varane, Sancho, Cristiano Ronaldo.
But they've got worse.
Yeah, but it's strange, no? It's strange because last season they ended the second place, and in this season you improved the squad. You are going worse than last season, and it means that it's not so easy. It's not so easy. In England, especially in England, it's not so easy, and for this reason, I said to you during this season that many teams have to pay attention because in England it's so difficult that you can sleep, and to finish to stay in the relegation zone to fight for this. To avoid a relegation and to fight for a place in Europa League, Conference League, to finish out of the Europe, and yeah, for sure is in England for the manager is a big job for every manager. because the competition is very high, the level is so high that for sure when you are a Manchester United and is a top club, no, and the pressure is massive, and for sure you have to fight to win trophy, to win title, and it's not easy because other teams, top teams, they have the same idea.
Thanks, Jamie. Seb?
Hi, Antonio.
Hey.
You had a tricky one against Brighton, and now you're playing Brentford. Brentford have won their last 3. They've beaten West Ham and Chelsea. Do you think it's tricky to play these teams that have got nothing much to play for anymore this season, apart from trying to get as high as possible in the table? Do you feel like maybe they've got more to show now to impress everyone?
Yeah, for sure we have to pay great attention because we are talking about a team that is showing to deserve to play Premier League, and they are playing very well. They have beaten important team. It won't be easy. It won't be easy for us. They are very strong physically. They play good football. They are very dangerous in set pieces, and another situation that now that we are in this position, we are fourth, and for sure in this type of game you want to beat a team that is in a good position. For this reason, my expectation to have a tough game and a tricky game. We have to pay great attention, and we have to be ready. We have to be ready. We have to be ready because now not many games to go, and every game is very important for us, especially because I repeat, we want to stay until the end to fight in this race for a place in Champions League.
Just one more from me on Heung-min Son. He's scored 17 goals in the Premier League this season. He's equalled his best total. He seems to be even more efficient. I mean, he was already a great player, but this season he seems to have that bit more. Can you talk us through how you felt with him this season and how you feel about him?
You know very well that we are talking about an important player. Sonny, his time with Tottenham was from the start until now amazing. He has to try to continue in this way, and yeah, because we need to improve, to continue to score, and it will be very important to finish the season with the good stats for every single player, but at the same time it will be very important to finish with the team in the best possible position at the end. If we are able to match both situations, it will be good for the players and for the club.
Thanks, Seb. Ian?
Hi, how are you?
Right, good.
On Saturday, you're going to come up against Christian Eriksen, a former Spurs player,
Yeah.
player you signed over in Italy. Firstly, how amazing is it, the comeback he has made since last summer?
Yeah.
And secondly, from what you've seen of his comeback so far, is he exactly still the player who you signed, who Spurs knew for half a dozen years here?
First of all, I'm very happy. I'm very happy to see him to play football again, because don't forget, in June was terrible, and the images was terrible for everybody, you know, and we suffered a lot for him, for his family. I had the opportunity to meet him when he just arrived in Brentford, and I had the opportunity to speak with him, with his family, and we are talking about not only an important player, but especially a great person, a great man. And I wish him and his family the best for the present and for the future. To see him again, to meet him tomorrow for a game, it will be a pleasure for me. And yeah, and it's incredible. It's incredible because not many times ago happened what happened. And to see him again, to play football is make me very happy. Make me very happy because I know that football is life, and to have this opportunity is great. It's great for him and for his family because now they come back to have a normal life. Yeah.
And for most of the time you've been here, when we've been speaking to you, you've been chasing fourth place. You've been behind Arsenal, and we've said, can you get fourth? Can you get ahead of Arsenal? Now you are the team that everybody else is chasing, and I guess you're still probably chasing Chelsea in third. It's a very congested table. Is there any more pressure on you now that you're in that fourth place and everybody else wants to take it away from you?
But I think, first of all, and I think that we were very good to be in this race, and 6 games to go. And honestly, before we didn't think that there was this opportunity. Instead, through the work, through the improvement, and we earned to stay in this race. And now, for sure, we are in this race. We want to try to stay until the end. We know very well the difficulty to compete with other teams, and I don't think Chelsea can go in this race because Chelsea is, in my opinion, in this moment they are in a different level, and they are there because they missed some games, but they not stay in this race. I think that we have to fight with Arsenal. That yes, they show to be in good form, and United, West Ham, and also there is Wolverhampton for this. And we have to think to ourselves, and we deserve to stay in this race. We earned to stay in this race, and now we have to fight. We have to fight until the end. And in the last second of the last game, we'll see which will be our place, in the table.
Thanks, Ian. Nigel?
And Antonio, in recent weeks, West Ham, Man United, Arsenal and yourselves have all dropped points. Why do you think nobody's been able to take charge of the race for top 4?
But I said before the game against Brighton that in this type of race it will be very important to do less mistakes possible. Yeah, but in this league you can drop points with in every game because the game that you are going to play they are all very tough. And they are not easy game that you are sure I'm going there to get 3 points. And United against Norwich 3-2. And before at 75 minutes they were 2-2. And very, very, very difficult. And especially because when you are going to play against team that are involved in the relegation zone, and West Ham, Barley, and you know that it won't be easy. And I think this race, the team that is able to do less mistakes from now until the end can earn the possibility to play in the Champions League next season.
Thanks, Nigel. And we'll finish this section with Alistair, please.
New 5-year contract for Oliver Skip this week. I mean, how important can he be for the long-term future for Tottenham?
Yeah, but I'm very happy. I'm very happy for Skippy because we are talking about a good player, young player, a player from academy, and you know very well the importance also to develop for this club to develop players from the academy. And in the squad we have Tanganga also, and then Scarlett, Harvey also is improving a lot. I'm very happy for him because he's not only a good player, but we are talking about a fantastic guy. Unfortunately, he had this problem, and he's having a bit of problem, no, with this injury because in this moment he's not available. I know his frustration. I think this renewal of contract show him that we trust him a lot, and it will be very important for the present and for the future for Tottenham. And yeah, I'm delighted for him.
I'll ask you a very quick coaching question. You've got two fullbacks at the moment in Sergio Reguilon and Emerson Royal. Obviously, you're playing them as wingbacks, and it's something both players have admitted it's not a role they've played in much before. How do you train a fullback to become a wingback?
Yeah, but I think that it's not. We are talking about a role that is not so difficult. No, it's not so difficult because maybe tactically is the easier role to understand the way to play. For sure, you need to have a specific characteristic, to have a good engine, and to be strong physically. And this is very important because when you have the ball, when you are in possession, you become a striker, you become a winger. When we are not in possession of the ball, you become a defender. Yeah, I think that these players are improving. We are talking about young players with a lot of space for improvements, and we are working with them, with Emerson, with Sergio, also with Sessegnon. Yeah, but I hope to from now until the end to have all the players available, especially in this role, because otherwise becomes very difficult to face a different situation.
Okay, we'll end the broadcast section there, please. Move on to the embargoed section. We'll start with the 12 p.m. embargo for the Standard.